go. There she goes. Come on. Well, it ain't as pretty as I thought it was. Try the other end. Come here. Probably can't even see, can you? Picture. There you go. We're looking for 5 feet. Right there. Now we can come 5 feet from this end. All right there. I think we're gonna have to get them off these forks first. Just like that. Still ain't looking very good, but we'll make the most of it. Oh. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Scott here, Bean Creek Woodworks, and today we're on the sawmill. As you've seen, we just cut up a couple of logs. We're 5 foot long, and I didn't measure the diameter. I'm gonna say 15 inches on the diameter, so gonna make some more of them little boards. I'll tell you what we're gonna do with them here in a minute. One thing about these 5 foot logs, they sure are easy to handle. It's one thing I really like about this new project. You remember in some of my past videos, I get them 30-inch logs up here, and it's a struggle. Just like that. And the bark's all falling off this thing. Good Lord. These logs are a mess. Get that slid up against there. Get that slid up against there. Bring this back. Too far. That ain't gonna reach. Get the long dog out here. Get my square. Oops, too far. Getting too ambitious. There you go. There you go. There you go. Try again. Ain't gotta be perfect. I like it right there. Let's cut it. Hang this back up. Bring this up. Yeah. Take a pretty generous cut off of there because that's all just rotted anyways. I like it. Everything's clear. Fired up and away we go. Take another inch because we didn't quite get all of it. Yeah, it's better. Half cracked and half rotted. Right in the scrapper. Yeah. Must have cut a little crooked there on the end and the blade catching. There's still some of that rotten punky stuff there. But, I think we're good. Are you done now? Okay. Wipe the sawdust off. Wipe the sawdust off. Hang this back up. Just like that, looking good. We get rid of these log stops. Slide down back. Man, I gotta get in here and clean the sawdust out. It's getting deep. Let's go up to the bottom of the mill. Probably about a foot deep in here. Try to do that before winter. She's wobbly. I don't know if it's wobbly because it cut crooked or because there's something underneath it. I don't see nothing underneath it. Must have just cut crooked. Yeah, that's about due for this mill to be leveled up again anyways. Good cleaning, good leveling. All the regular funny stuff. Boy, is that crooked. Good gosh. We'll straighten her up here in a minute. Hold on. I'm trying to bring that down. I guess it ain't gonna come down. Do struggles. Every day's a struggle. Even the sawdust in here is getting ridiculous. I thought about getting one of those blowers putting on here. like a Harbor Freight one, suck all the sawdust out. I might just do that yet. Alright, good enough. Yeah, we'll try it right there. Houston, we got a problem. This blade guide on this side ain't even just sitting there flapping in the wind. Luckily, the set screw's still in it. I got some Allen wrenches right here. About the size of that. That one. Tighten her up here a little bit. That's better. Ugh. Always something. By golly, always something. That's why they call it a hobby mill, I guess. I think we're gonna be okay. I'll tell you what, that thing is crookeder than a dog's hind leg. That is bad crooked. Good Lord, that's crooked. That's crooked enough, I'm gonna resaw it. Good Lord. Ain't no way that could be that crooked. Yeah, it is. Boy, this mill must have got jarred pretty hard. I probably ran into it with a tractor. Kinda hard on stuff like that. There, that baby sits flat right there. That's not the side I want up though. That's the side we just sawed, so that ain't gonna do me no good. Dummy. Alright. That's flat right there. That's flat right there. Let me grab a camera here and show you what we're looking at. Alright, went and got my square. And you can see how far that is off. That's a long ways off. Either it moved when I started sawing that last cut or what. But that thing is diamond shaped on the end. Something terrible. Plus got a big crack right here. A rotten spot there. We only need 4 foot as our finished length, so hoping we cut off of this end and get that. So I don't don't know whether to continue with this or even try to resaw it and make it square. I don't think it's really going to matter. We're only making 1-inch squares anyway, so. But yeah, boy, is that baby bad. Good Lord. Can you see it? It's really wide at the top and really skinny at the bottom. Alright. Alright, I played with it a little bit and cut a couple more cuts on it. It's still crooked. So we're going to just finish this up and then we'll get the level out and see what things are happening here. Jeez. All sorts of funny noises. Them are just about the same. By golly, that came out pretty good for what it is. There's a rotten one to start off. Whoa. I think I'll quit while I'm ahead. I could get one more out of there, but they ain't much good anyway, so yeah. Alright, we'll get her straight down here and we'll bring you back. Alright, I ain't got my big level. Let's sit it on there and see what it looks like. Yeah, it's a little off. That's a little off. That's definitely a little off. That's a little more off. That's about half a bubble right there off. That's damn near perfect. Alright. Yeah, that's some. Come here and I'll show you. Can you see it? Damn near half a bubble off. Move down to this one. About a quarter of a bubble off. And that one there, that one's not too bad. So, yeah, these two bunks down here, whoops, sorry, I almost fell over. These two bunks down here are definitely off, so and get them leveled up. And what it is down here on the end. You can't see that bubble. Well, maybe you can see that bubble, but that's half off. Here's the problem right there. I got a woodchuck digging down underneath the damn barn right there, and I bet he's got this damn thing pushed up Or would it be up? Would it be up or down? Yeah. Pushed up. This side's low, that side's high. So, yeah. I got rid of them, I think, the other day. I got rid of about 4 of them so far, so politely asked them to leave, you know. So, yeah. Looks like we're going to be spending a little time out here leveling this baby up. I got another log right there, 5-footer, ready to go. There's today's progress over here. I didn't count how many I got, but yeah. I threw them on top of them basswood we cut the other day. So, yeah, there you go. Alright guys, I guess that answers that question. I did get one here. I'll hold it up there. You see that? It's all diamond shaped. I don't know if that camera will pick it up or not, but pretty crooked. I still think we can get away with it for a saleable product. And speaking of saleable, that brings me what we're gonna do. These are gonna be grade steaks. I watched you watch Allen Family Firewood, and if you watch Mark Galici over there at Bus Motor Productions, they both do them. They made tomato steaks out of them, and Phil there on Allen Family Firewood, he makes grade steaks and sells them to excavating companies and that. And he mentioned how just a hobby sawmill like this, something might be good for it, you know. So I live here in South Central Michigan, and I have just hundreds of excavation companies around me. So I thought, by golly, I ought to jump on that bus. So we'll make some up, see if we could sell them. So we got to take the end to put a point on it so you could drive it in the ground, you know. I think our finished length is going to be 4 foot. These are 5 foot right now, so that gives me a little bit to take off the end, and I'll just trim them up 4 foot, and we'll put a bunch together and see if we could sell them next spring. So that's the plan. But we got to get the little grinder thing going that puts a point on the end. We got to search out some stuff for that to build one of those. I think I might have enough laying around here to build one, so we'll find out in an upcoming video. So in the meantime, I'm gonna have to work on this mill a little bit and get her leveled back out so we can make some squares, not triangle squares. So until then, guys, I appreciate you. Don't forget to like and subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we'll catch you on the next one.